this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with another bit of finishing off projects, and I'm still, would you believe, trying to finish off that folio using the Springbirds kit. So I thought that I would just come along and we would quickly try and finish it off together. I mean, I've actually got somebody from my waiting list who's waiting for this. So yeah, I can only apologise. I'm so sorry that this is taking me so long to actually complete. It's, yeah, just one of those things, I'm afraid. Right, okay, so I've got some bits that I've kind of half made. So I've got, for instance, this envelope, half made. It's just a regular envelope. And then what I've got is I've put this piece on. And this was an identical piece. So what I thought was, let's fussy cut this piece out. And then we can kind of glue this on with some, glue stick. Not press it down too hard. So it would have like a raised, almost like a decoupage, feel to it. Which I thought would be a nice detail to, make it stand out and kind of, yeah, stand out basically. So let's just cut that around. Okay. Might put it on some lace. See kind of how it looks. Yeah, maybe put it on some lace to make it stand out a bit more. Now, the problem is when you do these things in dribs and drabs, you get really out the zone and then you can't really remember even what you've been doing. So, like, now I'm struggling to remember, was I inking things? Wasn't I inking things? It's just, yeah, hard to remember what you were doing, isn't it? So I'm kind of thinking maybe some lace down the side. We could have a flower on there. I've got these lovely pearls that we've been using. Could have a couple of those on there as well. Okay, now we also have been using the birds on here. So I'm just wondering whether we could kind of... let's just see if we could like fussy cut or tear. Well, first of all, we'll try the pair of these. But if not, we might just try and, try just the one. See how it looks. Just go around there. That's quite nice, isn't it? Just for the continuity, because I've been adding the birds, throughout the folio, I thought perhaps, perhaps the birds would be a good addition here as well. Okay, so we've got that. Now, again, just seeing whether we want to have any lace underneath the that butterfly kind of centerpiece, or even underneath the birds, to be honest. Straight away I thought we'd do it here. Now I'm at one of those quandaries, because actually I quite like the lace either in either place. So let's just try cutting it down and then we'll hopefully get a better idea. So right, so this is how it would look there. And then the birds kind of over to the side. That's that. Or we could have that there and then this poking out behind the birds. Oh dear, it's so tough, isn't it? Yeah, really loving it in, either place. So it's making it really hard to decide. Okay. Also got this. What does that say? It's just like a road name. Let's just cut that out. See whether we can have that somewhere. Okay. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Getting some crafting done. Are you finishing off projects? How are you? How are you with finishing off projects? Are you like me and kind of like, end up starting other things before you've kind of finished them? Honestly, I mean, I heard someone the other day say something like she was in the middle of something. I mean, it was crazy, like 15 journals or something really like massive amount of journals. I mean, thankfully, I'm nowhere near those stages. So, yeah, goodness me, I hope I never reach that type of stage, because I'm not sure how you ever get sort of on top of that, to be honest, that kind of situation. That's such a huge number of journals, isn't it? Oh, I still can't decide. What do we think? What do we think? I think I probably quite like it in the middle, to be honest. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, right. Let's just check whether we might have these more like a little cluster or something down the bottom. Let's just check. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Right, let's just staple that there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, how you would ever get back on top of, you know, that kind of vast amount of things, I've no idea. I mean, yeah, I hope I never get to that stage. Although, to be honest, I mean, if I actually counted up how many unfinished projects I've got, it probably is in that region. I mean, I think the difference is I'm not actively kind of looking to finish them anytime soon, if that makes sense. You know, they're kind of all there just, well, just unfinished, but not really on my radar or my agenda to actually finish them anytime kind of soon. So, yeah, you know, I possibly am there already, but they're just not on my all these must be finished list, if you see what I mean. But I mean, I guess, of course, you know, I probably should really dig them all out and finish them up because, you know, until you do, it's very hard to then clear any sort of space, isn't it? And, you know, that's why obviously I'm always working in such a mess, I suppose. Yep. Okay, so I'd like it like that, I think. So, yep, let's put that lace down there. Just check. I think it needs to go that way up. Okay, yep. Just going to cut it down slightly because I think it's a little bit too tall. Okay, just cut it down there. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember who that was who said that, but I just was horrified and just thought, wow, how do you ever get on top of that kind of incredible amount of journals? Okay. You know, it's a phenomenal amount, isn't it? Okay. I mean, perhaps, I don't know, perhaps if you did like a series of journals, you know, like I sometimes see people do like a series of similar themed journals, you know, styles, or using the same sort of kit or something like that. Maybe that's kind of how that situation would, you know, occur. I don't know. But definitely, yeah, I've just thought, oh my goodness, that just sounds like absolutely a nightmare. You know, an absolute nightmare. Right, let's just quickly go around this a bit. Okie dokie. Right, so let's just put this lace down the side because I like that. And then we can obviously glue this strip down as well. So yeah, it's kind of flapping around at the moment, but obviously once it's got the lace down here, we can obviously glue that down as well, which will all be a good thing. Okay, like that. Oh dear. Okay, right, let's just chop that down there. Okay, right, and then yeah, I'm going to just put some glue, leaving this kind of lumpy and bumpy, I think. So, you know, running some hot glue down, but yeah, leaving it kind of like lumpy and bumpy so it's got, you know, texture to it. I don't want to have it kind of completely flat because that just would look really boring. So yeah, having it a bit more lumpy and bumpy, I think, like that. So yeah, right, let's have some of these little pearly pieces. Okay, I love these, they're such a pretty colour, aren't they? We might even have two different places. So I put some here on the lace, and I'm wondering whether I might like some. Oops, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh dear. Right. Oh dear. And then let's just take this down. Okie dokie. Let's just chop that down there. Oh my goodness, what's going on? One. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm literally covered in hot glue threads, I'm afraid, because I've been just doing a different video. Well, I've done three videos so far this morning. So, yeah, I've already got like hot glue and, oh, you name it. It's on me. So I do apologise. Okay, right. There we go. Super pretty. How gorgeous does that look? Yep, love that. Right, we're going to just turn it over, and what I'd like to do is make this into a little booklet. So just going to, in the first instance, just ink around the very edge of the envelope like that. But yeah, I would like to have some pages really in here. So, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's going to be opening that way around, but you know, that's fine. I don't really mind that. Let's just see. I probably have to go and get some of my food coloured papers, I think. Yeah, I'm just checking what I've got here. I have got this bird page, which we could tuck that in, I suppose. Might be a bit weird because I wanted it really to be like more of a predominantly, you know, journaling kind of, yeah, like a journal, I suppose. So I think we'll, yeah, put some just journaling pages in there. Let me just go and grab some paper. Hold on. Okay, I'm back with a variety of pages and papers. So let's just kind of move these to the side. So I've got lots of beautiful teals and bluey greens and yeah, really, really, really pretty colours that are just going to look awesome with this kit. So obviously this is not an A4 envelope, so, you know, I don't need to have these kind of A4 size. Let me just see, it's probably too narrow to have it this way. Well, I guess I could perhaps have some this way and some the other way. So we've got a variety of, you know, size pages. So have that one. And then, yeah, I'll just fold it like that so as I know roughly where I'm cutting that. So just trim that down here. Okay. That's it. I'll just put that in there. Should we have a green? So perhaps we'll have the green in this way. So make this one bigger. Yep. Okay, like that. Whoops. And this one needs to come down about to there. Like that. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this down here along this edge. Like that. And then down along here as well. Yeah, I really need to, you know, make this my mission to get this one finished because it's just, yeah, getting really silly how long this is taking me to do this one. So, yeah, I just need to really kind of crack on with it, to be honest. Okay, so again, make, you know, another sort of reasonable size page like that. Again, just trim that down here. Okay, just guess this one now. Cut it along there, right? So again, just kind of tuck these in. I might have that one like that. And actually I might have this little small page like here. Morning. Like that, okay. Is that going to be too big? No, yep, that's going to be okay. And then, now I did have some piano paper. What did I do with that? There we go. So we can have the piano paper in here as well. I'm just going to, yeah, trim this down. I love this piano paper, but I know I've talked about this before. It's really hard to use because it just curls up so much. You know, it really makes it very, very, very difficult to use. So I don't know whether it would iron. You know, out. I should really try that because that would really be so helpful if it would. You know, it would save all this kind of curling up thing that it does because it just makes it really hard to handle, hard to work with. Okay, right, let's have a couple of coffee dyed sheets as well. Okay. So like that, and again just maybe like that. So yeah, I mean hopefully we're going to have a good variety of kind of size pages in here. So trot that down. Now I wonder if this doily is going to fit. I think it's going to be too big, which that's a shame. It's a bit on the long side. I wonder if we could just like tear it down. Oh. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad, to be honest, because I just thought the doily would look really pretty in here, to be honest. So let's just put the doily in here. Oh dear. Like that. Okay, oops. Yeah, like that. And then let's just maybe have the coffee dyed page there. And then the smaller one maybe here. Yeah, like that. And then let's just see how this would be going for it now. Yeah, that's not too bad at all, to be honest. You've got quite a few pages in there, which is good. So I'll probably just stitch this on the sewing machine because, again, you know, that's just going to be nice and quick and easy then to, you know, to just stitch it on the sewing machine. Wondering really whether I want to leave this as an envelope. I personally quite like it as an envelope. Yeah, I mean, I quite like it as an envelope. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I think what we might do is do an envelope, you know, do it like an envelope as it is, obviously, and just decorate that flap. I mean, even that's quite nice, to be honest. Just there on that flap. Yeah, I quite like even that, to be honest. And then what we could actually do is, let me just grab in some twine. Okay. I wonder if I've got enough of this colour. Let me just get this out. Because what I'm thinking is we could then use the twine like glued under here to just wrap around as like the closure. I think that's really nice, actually. Yeah, really nice. Now I'm going to stitch this first, I think, because if I do that now, the twine's going to be in the way at the sewing machine. Oh, no, I'm going to do it now. Sorry, backtracking all the time every 5 minutes. Because otherwise I will forget what I've thought that I would do. So let's just, yeah, take the twine, glue that down like that. Okay, and then we're just going to glue here. So a nice lot of glue onto that flap there. And then we're going to just have this just like that, okay? Like that, okay. Oh dear. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now is just quickly decorate here on this inside. So this is in fact where I could perhaps have one of those birds. So let's just see what we've got here. Oh, we've got this one. Quite good shape, this bird. It looks like it's kind of made for that piece, doesn't it? Because it's kind of long and quite thin. Just looks like it's going to fit directly on there. So let's just go for that. Okay. Whoops. Okie dokie. Right, let's just quickly ink that up a bit. Oops. Okay. Like that. And then let's just grab in some of the pretty paper from the kit. So I'll just see what I've got here. Well, that's quite nice actually. So let's just have a look and see whether we could have this one and just like tear it down like that. Oops, needs to come in a bit more. Well, unless we have it higher, I guess, like that. No, I want to have it down. Yeah, we could have it like that, to be honest. So let's just tear this off. I don't really like the straight edges there. So yeah, let's just tear it down like that. And I'm just going to tear it down here to get rid of this bit. Okay. And then we can just glue that onto there. And then we can have that bird there. And then hopefully we can have something down here as well. So let me just see what I've got. Again, like, you know, from the kit that we could use. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's such a tough decision, isn't it? So let's just see what else we have. Okay, what's this? Aha, right. Perhaps we could have a little teacup. Okay, just very quickly cut this out. This is in copy paper, and unfortunately, you know, probably normally would choose to cut my, or, you know, sorry, print my ephemera pieces in thicker card, you know, thicker paper. But yeah, for some reason, these are just what I've got on my desk. So, yeah. But I mean, in an ideal world, I would have printed these types of bits on like 200 or 200 GSM, really. But, you know, that's fine. We'll go with the copy paper. It's, you know, it's what I've got here. So, saves me popping downstairs printing some more. That's for sure. Okay, right, let's glue this piece down. Honestly, I mean, this is the second video that I've done doing, you know, making some bits to finish this off. So, yeah, I really need to be determined this time to actually finish this off. So I don't have to come on and do a third video just finishing it off. That would be crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, that's better, isn't it? To have the bird lower down. Because then that takes up more of the envelope, which is great. Whoops. Oh dear. Okay. Yep. Okay. Looking good. So he is on there now. Like that. Okay. And then we've got the teacup now. Just before I glue that teacup down, let's just see if we want like maybe some lace there in between. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, right. I'm going to glue that lace down actually, just using some hot glue. Just so that's not moving about. Okay. Right. Okay. Going to glue this teacup down. Now I'm going to try and glue most of it in the wet glue, if you see what I mean. And then just that little portion that's going to go over that lace, I will just use some hot glue. Like that. Okay, looking good. Oh, I love how that looks. That is scrumptious, absolutely scrumptious. What am I stuck on now? Oh, come on. Oh, honestly, I just get stuck on everything. Okay, so that's going to go to the sewing machine, and that will be a little kind of, you know, slot-in journal. So that's that one. Let's see what else we've got. So aside from those bits, I've got some of this lovely paper from the kit. So I might just make, you know, one of those little foldy sort of envelope pieces, I think, from this. Yeah, let's just kind of go in. Yeah, I think probably even just like this, and then we'll just go over here, and then we'll just like, oops, fold this down. So let me just find the middle, approximately like that, and then cross like that. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's super pretty, isn't it? Okay, and then we just bone folder the whole lot in like that. Okay, going to glue these in. You don't have to, you could leave your flaps kind of, you know, loose, but we'll just glue them in like that. Okay, and that on. Okie dokie. Right, and then I might use some more of these pages, which I just happen to have obviously left over, and do like a flippy pad inside here. Would be quite cute, wouldn't it? So what have I got here left over? Oh, they're very, very, very skinny pages. Not really going to be working, are they? Those skinny ones. Let me just see if I've got any more of this that I've printed double-sided. I thought I'd printed loads of double-sided, but yeah, clearly I didn't. Honestly, sometimes you just think that you've done things that you actually haven't, you know. Well, I do anyway. Maybe I'm the only person who does that, I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm just going to get like a handful of pages in here, like a little flippy pad, I think. So like that. Oops, I've got a blue one here. That's okay, isn't it? That kind of goes quite well. Okay, let's just take that one down. Okie dokie. Right, did I have some doily in similar-ish colours? Oh, I don't know now. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Right, I can't see any anyway. I mean, I'm sure I did, but yeah, I can't see any now, so we will just pretend I didn't. Yeah, let's just pretend that I didn't. Okay, right. Just get some more of these pages going on. So again, just fold this down like that. And I might just try and stick it just like maybe one page of each colour, something like that. So yeah, maybe kind of go one of each colour. So that would be quite, you know, quite nice to the eye, quite pleasing to the eye to look through, wouldn't it? Okay, like that. And then I've got another sort of another green one. So we'll go for another sort of green one. I mean, that green's a gorgeous colour, isn't it? It's like a sage green. But the funny thing is, it looks quite dull in comparison to the other colours now, because they're so pretty. That, yeah, it's gone from being like a really lovely colour to actually looking quite drab in comparison to the other ones that are obviously so gorgeous. So, yeah, right. And then I think we'll have just one of the you know, like conventional kind of coffee dyed pages like that. So, okay, like that. Okay, right, let's just take that one down. Right. So, want to get them, you know, not in order exactly, but, you know, in some sort of order. I don't want to have like all the same similar shades like next to each other. So, you know, we do want to kind of like vary them up, I guess, a bit. So, like that. Okay, right, let's just staple those in. And actually, I'm thinking I would definitely prefer this one on the front, because I love that colour. Oops, like that. Okay. Right, let's staple these together like that. So we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then just going to tear these off across the bottom. I always think just torn across the bottom is way more interesting than, you know, just straight edges, to be honest. And then we're just going to glue those in there like that. Again, I'm just going to use hot glue, you know, just because it's really nice and quick. So, okay. like that. And then again, might just take a little bit of lace and just cover that, you know, that top sort of section up with some lace. Let me just chop that down like that. Okay, right. Oh dear. Okay, oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, right. And then just want to put something on the outside of this, you know, to finish it off. So might have a little bit of lace up there. Might just put that on. I mean, that's just like a little scrap that's left, isn't it? So might as well get rid of that by just popping it on there. Okay, that's just getting it off my desk, basically. You know, that's all that's kind of doing. Right, I've got this little bird, which that's quite pretty, isn't it? I mean, that's not from this spring tea kit or anything. It's actually from my Birds of Spring kit, but it looks quite good on there, doesn't it? Yeah, do you know, I'm going to go for that, I think. So again, just going to kind of glue there and then glue there like that. Okay, and just pop him on like that. Okay, right. Loving how that looks. Really, really, really nice, isn't it? Yeah, I love that. Okay. And to be honest, that could just even just paperclip closed, or, you know, just, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really even need a closure, to be honest. But I mean, if, you know, if I was worried, then I could always just put a paperclip on or something like that, to be honest. Okay, do we want to have any little pearlies on here as well? Don't think it really needs it, actually. I think that's probably, yeah, probably good enough. The only other piece really that I kind of wanted to quickly finish off is this one, which again, kind of partially done, as you can see. So I'm now thinking, could we squeeze a bird on here? Let's again just tear this out. You know, again, just going with the sort of continuity, really, using the birds, because obviously, you know, we've used them throughout the rest of the folio. So it's good to then, you know, have the continuity going through. So again, just like tear that down like that. Whoops. Okay, so he looks really cute on there, doesn't he? Just going to, again, ink that up. Like that. Okay, and then I might just have a little bit of lace hanging off at the bottom or something. So again, this is just like a scrap that's been laying around. Oh, it's a bit grungy, isn't it? Yeah, that one's a little bit on the grungy side, to be honest. I don't think it really, you know, I thought it would look okay, but it's not really quite right. So hang on a moment. I've got some of the white that I have been using, so I could just try that. Let me just put that there. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Hold on. Okay, so I've just literally glued that little bit of lace down there. Looks really, really pretty. And again, I'm just going to see if we want any of these pearly bits. Oh, they're quite nice down there, actually, aren't they? Oh, gosh, I can't see now. Couldn't see whether I was actually peeling them off the right way or trying to peel them off, like, you know, the wrong way, if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense, to be honest, but oh well. Yeah, they look very pretty there, don't they? So let's just, oops, pop these down. Oh my gosh. Right. Oops, let me just get rid of that glue. Okay. There we go. Super, super pretty. I'm just going to round the corners of this, I think, so it's got a bit more of a, you know, I'm an actual piece rather than just I'm a scrap. Okay, and that one. Oh my goodness. Ah! Don't know what's going on with my corner rounder, but well, perhaps it needs emptying. I just did not have the strength there to round those corners. My gosh, what is going on? Right, so I've emptied it. That's fingers crossed. Oh, either that or I'm losing my strength. Oh, well, there we go. Ah. Crisis averted. Oh dear. Right. You know me, can't ever quite finish, so I'm just checking whether I wanted to have anything else on there as well. No. Because I just wondered whether I wanted to have, you know, like a butterfly or anything, but yeah, I don't think so. I just feel like it's a bit plain up here, but I wonder if I could just have a little tiny bit of this going on up there. Let me just tear this down, hold on. Oh, I'm going to put that there just because just felt a bit like that corner was a bit too plain for my liking. So I'll just pop that down like that, and then yeah, just going to then trim that around, tidy it up a bit like that. Okay, looking good. So yeah, I think that's done. So I'm going to take those other couple of bits to the sewing machine, and then again I'm going to see how much stuff I've now made for that folio. I'm hoping I've got more or less enough stuff now to fill it, and then I will come back obviously with the flip throughs. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Thanks then, bye.